Just give her a second. Yeah. Just give her a second. Is it a Shannon thing? It's all of the legal battle, period. Extortion is a criminal offense where the defendant threatens to expose a secret of another person. And I know that you wouldn't do anything malicious, and I...
Wait a damn minute.
He chose the appropriate size, and I have news for you. The dress was tight on Emily. It wasn't too big.
Oh.
Why don't you ever just sit back and say, you know what, Emily? I didn't think of it like that. I just said that. Heather did say that.
Shut up!
You to have a conversation. Well, you should have done that over there. Don't point at me.
Oh. You're not involved in this. You think you can be allowed? Shut the f up.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. Today, we're going to talk about the Real Housewives of Orange County, episode 11. And I ain't gonna hold you, this episode was kind of a snooze, but I'm definitely going to review the end part because that's where it really kicked up. And I was like, Emily, I think Emily's earning her stripes. Even though she irritated me and I feel like she's wrong in the situation, we're gonna talk about it, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the bag.
All right, so like I told y'all, you know, all the girls get to the house, and they're basically, you know, Heather's, after her GLAAD awards, she's basically just like, you know, I appreciate you guys coming, supporting me, blah, 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 blah. Thank you, Alexis. Alexis sit down, and she's over here in this mood, in this tude, in this funk, right? So, Alexis is just like,
yeah, you know, there's so much stuff going on with me and Johnny. There's so much, I just can't really explain what's going on with me and Johnny. I don't want to bring the energy down, guys. I'm sorry, you know, me and Johnny.
and they're like, well, what's wrong?
It's just so much right now. So much right now.
And they're like, what's going on?
She's like, I just...
What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Just give her a second. Yeah. Just give her a second.
If I was done, I would just say, bitch, what the fuck is going on? Honestly, truly, you're going in circles, you're spinning around, spinning the fuck out. Is it about Shannon or not? That's what we want to know. Is it about Shannon or not? So they asked her that, and she's just like, no, it's about the whole legal stuff, and just like, you know, before I got with him, my mother passed away, and you know, I divorced from my ex, and da 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 da. So I'm thinking, like, okay, cool, boom, 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 trauma bond. They trauma bonded. That's what I'm getting.
All of the legal battle, period. Dispute has gotten more intensified, and it's affected her emotionally.
But all the girls are basically saying, like, okay, so when all that stuff happened, why are you leaning into the mess with Shannon and John instead of backing out of it and minding your goddamn business? Honestly. So she's over here taking on the weight of the whole legal stuff with her ex and Shannon. And don't get me wrong, do I feel like it could be frustrating, this, that, and the third? Yes. But you have to realize, Alexis, you're not getting sued. And also, your boyfriend's not getting sued.
Shannon's getting sued.
Not saying that Shannon is a victim or anything, but I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, Shannon's the one that's getting sued. So for you to have, like, give yourself a fucking aneurysm, heart attack, we don't fucking know, girl. But for you to have such weight and just... it doesn't make no fucking sense. Girl, calm down, get fucked, drink some wine, and mind your fucking business.
When I have no choice but to deal with it is still to move away from it. I don't understand why John and Alexis keep moving towards it.
That's really what, just support that man and just do what you gotta do. There's bigger things that I could have sworn that you got going on besides that. She gets up to go trying to change her face. You know, Emily and Tam, they get up also because they're just like, yeah, girl, I didn't come here. I came here for a girls' night. I didn't come here. She's a fucking wackadoodle. Like, fuck her, blah, blah, blah. They get up to the kitchen. Well, after Alexis, you know, she goes through this whole diatribe about all the stuff that's going on. She was like, oh, let's go to the bathroom. I need to go just, you know. So she goes to the bathroom, you know, clears herself up. The other girls come back outside. So when she come back out, when Emily and Tam come back outside, they're talking about the whole runway. So she's like, Heather, I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to get in the runway, but you know, there's something that has been concerning me and something that made me, you know, I had a moment in the bathroom, and this is where I got upset. And Heather's like, oh,
What bothered me and what was hurtful to me, that I was the only one that didn't have anything on by Susan Bender.
okay. She was like, you know, you told me to bring jeans, and I brought the jeans, but she said when we got on the runway, I noticed that I wasn't wearing anything from Shannon Bender. Heather's like, well, you know, I didn't know, you know, I wasn't really privy of that. I just got you guys measurements. And first of all, side note, where the fuck did Alexia's accent come from?
What's happening is ask for our measurements.
Did y'all hear that accent? I was like, what accent is that? Like Idaho? Like Nebraska? Like what accent was that? I don't fucking know. But back to it. So Emily's just like, she felt like very uncomfortable in the clothing, and she felt like, you know, maybe because she is a bigger girl, this, that, and the third. And I agree with Heather. It's like, where is all these insecurities coming from? Because nobody's calling her Shrek.
I felt like I was singled out, like I wasn't as small as everyone else. I would ever do that. I think Emily has a great body.
Nobody's calling her Rasputia, this bitch. I said it even in my trailer review that Emily's body is banging. I think she is stunning, especially this look that she had on tonight with the ponytail. She looked so refreshed. Her face was stunning. One of the best that she's looked, honestly, in the series. So with Emily, I just feel like it stems from insecurity. And I feel like Emily and Alexis both had the case of,
I want to be a victim tonight.
I want to make this about me tonight. So Heather, you know, they started going back and forth, and Emily's trying to basically try to cut Heather off, and she's like, let me talk. And I said, okay. And I feel like Heather is the type of person, and I think Katie hit it right on the head, where it's like, if there's anything that goes on to basically paint a bad stain on Heather's character, she will get very defensive about it and be condescending.
Changes, and some had 3. No, I knew that. And my turn. And I wanted to make sure that you felt like a f***ing star.
And you know, normal shit. So Emily's over here getting like visceral upset. And like I said before, Emily, you have a gorgeous body. You did the work in 15 months to lose that weight. Shout out to you. But you're projecting your insecurities on all these other ladies. And then you did compare, you know, you're like, I didn't even feel comfortable in the dress. And, you know, I was wearing a size 12 and Alexis size 2. Now, I don't know why Miss Thing wanted to jump into the mess and try to, you know, give her 2 cents. Because she was like, what does this have to do with me? Like, really? You're bringing me into this? Really?
Alexis was in the same dress. On top of a size 12 dress. Yes. And she said Alexis is with a size 2. That's not my fault.
I'm just looking like, bitch, I don't think she said anything negative. Honestly, she's just basically saying, like, you know, giving a reference that, you know, I felt uncomfortable, you know, standing next to a gorgeous woman in very much, you know, smaller, you know, outfit. You know, she looked gorgeous. I felt like she was definitely trying to give her a compliment, but Alexis, she took it and ran with it. She was trying to have a moment. Emily was just like, girl, why are you talking? Like, why are you talking? You are a friend.
No, you're not. You're being rude. I did say it. And now you're talking to me. Claiming yes, you are. Comparing to you. Why you're talking?
Know your place. But, you know, what's funny is the fact that Heather got into her confessional. Nasty work. She was like, yeah, you know, she was over here wearing her dress, and she was like, and mind you, might I add that the dress was too tight anyway. I said, oh.
I sent them to Susan Bender. They chose the appropriate size, and I have news for you. The dress was tight on Emily. It wasn't too big.
I said, girl, you already know the girl is sensitive about her weight. That's her hot spot, right? And, you know, like I told Emily in my other video, you want to talk about other people and hit them in their hot spot like how you hit Jen. Now, when you were calling old girl a giraffe and calling old girl, you know, pencil neck, and call a girl an egg with fucking stilts, you didn't say all that, but I'm just saying, you know. But with all those things that you were saying, girl, if she would have came back at you and really hit you in a gut punch and called you the biggest bitch in the room, now you want to be upset, right? Now, do I think she should have did that? No, because it's not right, and she know that that's her sensitive, you know, sensitive bite. But girl, one thing about Emily is that Emily gets very upset very quickly, and she is very pointed, and like she's trying to, you know, all the girls separate and, you know, get up. Her and Heather try to have another conversation, and she's just like, Heather, you know, I just want to let you know all the stuff that's going on, and blah blah blah. And Heather was like, well, you know what, the thing that you did is I'm upset and I have a right to be upset. And then Emily's like, get your hand out my face.
Done that over there. Don't point at me. You want to go have a conversation? Stop being rude to me. You're the one being rude. You're being cold and you're being condescending.
Heather, you know, told Emily, like, stop yelling at me. Emily, she gets up, go inside. we still hear old girl from the background talking about,
They're bringing me into this for what reason? I didn't do anything.
everybody's trying to explain to her simple-minded ass that nobody is talking about you in a negative way. But she's trying to have a moment. Girl, we get it. You're not going to be in a thumbnail. No, ma'am. It's going to be that, sir. Change down. But, you know, girl, you're trying to make this shit, you trying to make fetch happen, and it's not happening. And when Emily come back inside, she's trying to talk to Heather like, you know, I feel a type of way, but you're not giving me the space to really articulate myself in this moment. And Heather was just like, I'm upset, because she walked in, she was like, why are you looking at me like that? Heather was like, girl, because I'm upset. Like Heather said, she's like, I'm upset. I can look at you any way I want to. And she was like, look, I'm just trying to tell you how I feel. And Heather was saying, I didn't do anything to you. All I did was told you to bring some fucking jeans. And now you're mad at me because I told you to bring jeans. I didn't talk about your weight. I mean, the confession you did. She's like, I didn't talk about your weight. I didn't say anything malicious about you. I gave you three slots to over here wear clothes and look beautiful and feel like a star, but now you're going to try to make a moment on me because you feel uncomfortable and you feel insecure about your body. That's you, right? It's all you. So then you got over here Jackbox talk about, and then you bring me into it and I didn't do anything. I know everybody was just like, girl,
I didn't ask you! I didn't shut the up! And I don't give a You're not involved in this! You think you can be a friend! Shut the up! This is
so that's what Emily was just like, girl, why are you talking? You're a friend. And you already know what that means. Like, girl, you're not going to be a housewife, girl. You're just going to be a FOH, friend of a housewife. Shut up. She walks out, call her a wackadoodle. Shut the fuck up. And that was the end of, the episode. And I'm just looking like, Emily and, oh girl, what's her name? Alexis. Like, Alexis, I feel like you're putting yourself in situations that it really didn't call for you to be in. By any means. Like, girl, I feel like Alexis is trying her hardest to make a moment, and it doesn't make sense to me. You're causing yourself much stress and pain about this man and Shannon. And I don't think Shannon already told you, I don't want to have a conversation with you. I don't fuck with you, so leave me alone. And then on the other hand, you have fucking and then you have, Emily, who's projecting herself onto others. But I shout out for Emily for, girl, I mean, it was enjoyable to watch. Hey, I ain't mad. But y'all let me know what you guys think. Do you feel like Alexis has a right to feel the way that she feels? And do you feel like Emily was projecting, or do you feel like Heather intentionally was being underhanded and Emily just caught her? But y'all let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Enjoy Virgo season. Happy birthday to all the Virgos.
Go John some more, you idiot!
Brian Keith, LG, Black Butte. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let it God stop a y'all and break your ear here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around cause I excite ya. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? This sour candy all I really ask you for. Now I got to go.